God, darling, I heard 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. It's not been fun. I didn't know if I wanted to let you in. I think if I have someone to cry on, I'll fall apart completely.
Oh God, how did it happen?
Oh, he and Dom rented a boat. You know, a little motorboat. It was some yacht or something, ran them down.
God damn.
They were in the middle of the bay. It was just getting dark. Freak accident. They were taking their things off the island. They could have just ferried the damn car over, but I guess they thought a boat would be more of an adventure. I don't know. The assholes. I've just been so angry with them. If you don't swim, damn it. There's a huge picture of Robbie in the post. I threw it out. Brilliant young dancer drowns. That bit. They shipped Dom's body back to California.
That's where his folks are? Oh man. I was gonna run. Saw Kelly in the park, I just hopped in a cab. You go to the funeral?
Go, God. Larry and I spent the best years of our lives at that funeral yesterday. And then I got shanghaied into spending the night with the family.
Oh God.
Really. Been smoking one of Robbie's cigarettes he squirreled away. First cigarette since college. Forgot how to smoke. And drinking vodka. I feel like a piece of shit. I'm not very good company.
Oh come on, I just wish I'd been here for you.
Who knew where to reach you?
I called from the lodge Wednesday night, that's the only phone we saw in a week.
Yeah, thanks. I got the message. The kid who took it is a major fan of yours.
Of mine?
He was impressed all to hell.
Nobody knows who writes movies.
Sure they do. He's a sci-fi freak. He says you and somebody are the two greatest writers in the business.
Exactly.
When the hell did you get home? I've been calling all day.
Sorry, love. Turn the phone off.
Oh, now you show up.
Great timing, huh?
Where were you?
You don't want to know, really?
You got waylaid into spending the night with the family.
Oh, God.
Really,
Vodka? Is that two?
really, I think.
You're gonna get sloppy. Not that it matters. What do you want? You want bright and cheery? Nothing happened? You want quiet, leave me alone? I need to talk about it and cry? You know me, I'm always willing to drink the joint and crap.
How are you?
Who knows? Hi, beautiful. How was Canada?
Great. Cold. Snowy. Exhausting. How's the advertising business?
Oh, it sucks the big one.
Poor baby. Everything got dumped on Larry. He had to go out there, identify Dom and Robbie, notify their families, had to get Robbie's suit down for the funeral, had to buy a dress shirt and tie. Robbie didn't own one.
It was a lot of laughs. She tell you about the funeral?
I just walked in.
The single most depressing experience of my life.
Really, there was this great Baroque maroon and gold casket with these ormolu gewgaws all over it, angels and swags. Robbie would have hated
It
it.
looked like a giant Scode soup tureen.
Everything was wrong. The whole company's down in Sacramento, so only about 6 of his friends were there. The eulogy the priest hadn't seen him in 6 years. His family hadn't seen him in 5. Did you know that?
Jesus.
Have you ever heard him talk about his family?
One brother, I think.
Well, now we know why. They're brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles for days, and none of them had seen him dance.
You gotta be kidding.
Never. Can you believe it? We couldn't believe it.
They had no idea who he was at all.
I was the girlfriend. Can you stand it?
Oh, good.
It never crossed my mind. Living with a woman, what else could it be?
I mean, he was hardly living in the closet. I mean, interviews in The Advocate.
They obviously don't subscribe. Okay, so Larry and I take the bus out there.
The whole town is a combat zone.
I don't know what industry it was built on, but it's not there anymore.
In its heyday, it couldn't have been much more than a place to leave.
We're met at the station by a rented black Cadillac and the sister or the sister-in-law. Did you hear?
Not a word.
She spoke so softly, we had to ask 3 times and finally just pretend to hear. We get to the church.
Everyone descended on Anna like a plague of grasshoppers.
No joke. They just thrashed me. I'm jacked.
She is rushed off to the first 5 rows with the family.
I said, I'm the grieving.
You're the bereaved widow, of course.
And some aunt patting me on the arm and everyone sobbing and beating their breasts. Half of them had never seen him in their lives, you understand. We get to the cemetery. I had the distinct feeling I was expected to throw myself across that hideous casket.
Absolutely.
I'd have given $50 for a veil. I keep thinking about the 3 of us grew up in such different circumstances. I mean, what could I know about the world growing up in Highland Park, but Robbie grew up in such... I looked for his dance teacher. Couldn't remember her name. I asked them. They never heard her.
You probably have to sneak off to class.
Yeah, he did, literally. I knew that. I tried to tell them about the dance Robbie and I were working on and how important he was to me. Having a friend with all that drive who's that good at pushing you. They wouldn't let me talk about dance at all. I thought I could be truthful about something.
I wanted to see it.
Our dance?
It was good.
Yeah, even Larry liked it. No, it had no volume. It was too much like Charlie's work anyway. But even my mother keeps a scrapbook and all she wants is grandchildren.
Someone to take over the business.
Listen, that's probably all I'm good for. And quick. Oh God, how was Canada? Maybe it'll just take my mind off myself.
No joke, we've been like this for 3 days.
You might die.
Ooh.
Just her.
Good Lord. It must have been beautiful, huh?
Yeah, but more strange, very disconcerting. 2 days at 70-something, we're skiing across this hilltop, stark naked, carrying our backpacks.
That must have been scenic.
Oh, sure. Next day it was 10 degrees and snowing. What amazing country. Incredible skies. Some of the land looks like the moon all gouged out. Very heavy glacier activity. Very barren, very lonely. I missed you up there. I think I came up with an idea, though.
God knows we need it.
That's great.
Whole new thing, not a space flight. Whole different venue. Takes place in maybe Jasper, way up in northern Alberta, in with the aurora and I don't know, about 10 different things. This one's weird. Amazing things happen to your mind. You feel like you're all alone or you're one with something. Well, we don't have to talk about it now.
No, something should come from this week.
It was like a vision I had while we were going along this ridge, like the top of the world. All this snow, this bright sun, you get into a kind of trance. And I had this vision for this weird-ass story, this love story.
Burton, a love story?
Or really more like what? The wives of the whalers or sailors out to sea.
The wives out to sea?
No, you know. Oh, great. The men. For years on end, and the wives waiting on the widow's block. Waiting. Walking back and forth. Watching the water, the waves coming in, the sun coming down. And the men never coming home. Sort of their heart, or the men out there in the sea, their heart. Where's that love, or what is it, that power that allows those people to sustain these feelings? Through loss, through death? Is it less than the feelings we have? So they can humanly cope, or is it more? I think they felt things in a much more profound way. This humongous mega passion, something felt much deeper than we know. I don't know.
I love it when you get an idea. You're so confused and enthusiastic.
Am I?
It's a good sign.
It's just all fragmented. I have this book of Nordic myths, totally formed from our stupid urban microcosm crap.
You never write about urban microcosms anyway.
Yeah, I know, thank God. But out there, hell, the seas of grass, the prairies, those huge distances, sodbusters, no one within 3,000 miles, what sustains those people? Out to sea 2 or 3 years at a time, those whaling voyages. The fortitude of that kind of love. God, but light. Subtle. Don't bang them over the head. I don't know. I don't think I can use it.
Why not? It sounds terrific.
No, it's not right. It's all been done before. I'd write it and in shooting it be degenerated into some goddamn gothic horror. The handsome sailor away at sea, the evil brother usurps the estate. Seen it 1,000 times. Write a sodbuster, they turn out Little House on the Prairie.
No. Do it. I want to see it.
No, that's just a phantom to haunt you up there. Everything is so good, it makes you want to do something good too. Or maybe I just haven't got that thing yet. How that environment impinges on its personalities, what that does to the women, the men, the what?
Robots?
No robots on this one. I love the space stuff, but on this one I'm looking for myths, passions, faith, daring do, for God's sake. Heroes and heroines.
Senta throwing herself into the sea.
Who's Senta?
After the Dutchman sails away.
I don't know.
The Flying Dutchman?
I don't know the flying fucking Dutchman.
It's probably in your book of Nordic myths.
Really? The Dutchman's this sailor who's like condemned to perdition, but he can only come ashore about once every 7 years to look for a girl who will really love him.
Why?
Ask why in Wagner. So he goes to Norway, and Senta falls in love with him, but she's got this boyfriend hanging around. The Dutchman gets uptight and sails away, and Senta throws herself into the fjord.
Prove she loved him.
To save him from perdition, to break the spell. The sea starts boiling, the Dutchman's ship sinks, all hell breaks loose.
Big finish.
I like the sea boiling, but not that much of an opera queen.
I'm not an opera queen, Bert. I've seen opera queens, and believe me, I rank no higher than lady in waiting.
Oh Christ, I have to call Signer. I was supposed to have dinner with him
Oh,
today.
no, don't call it off. Tell him the new idea.
What do you want to do?
I want to soak in a hot tub. Really, I've been in these clothes for 2 days. You go. Tell him about
No, I'm not ready for him. I shouldn't even be thinking about it at this stage. It's the same song every time I see him. God knows what I'd say. Met him once after he read a first draft. He's got this crushed look. He hands you the script, says, "What happened to the tiny Australian bushman?" I still don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Doesn't it just rip you to pieces what they do to your scripts? I mean, did you see Far Voyager when they got through with it?
I saw my bank account when they bought it.
You don't need money.
Tell me what I need.
You're rich as Croesus. You were born rich as Croesus.
Even Croesus needed money.
There was some beautiful writing.
Beautiful writing. It's anathema to your movie. No, you can't get involved with it. You kill yourself. You can't worry what they're going to do to it. Start something new. Take your 200,000 and split.
It could have
It couldn't have been a good movie. There's no such thing as a good movie.
Far Voyager was one.
There are no good movies. Did you coach him? It can't happen. When a good movie happens, which it does once in every 5 years on a roll of the dice, it's like this total aberration, this freak of nature, like the Grand Canyon. They're ashamed of it. They can't wait to remake it in another 10 years and fuck it up the way it's supposed to be. Movies are some bigger speculation of how the American adolescents want to view themselves that week. Produced by whores, directed by whores, written by
Burton. You don't have to tell me about whores. You're talking to someone who works in advertising. Besides, I don't want to hear it. I think movies are gorgeous. filthy way with me in the hot desert sun. Ravage me, like I've never been ravaged before. Lust in the dust.
You memorized that?
Burton, you don't memorize. There are some things so true they enter your soul as you hear them. You should be working on your own stuff anyway. At least you wouldn't have done that hit in the pendulum scene in Far Voyager, saved by 40 midgets.
Midgets?
I thought you saw it.
No, I just wrote it. I couldn't sit through it. I heard what they did to it. Cave with the vampire queen hanging upside down. No point in putting yourself in it. Midgets?
Munchkins. They did everything but sing, ding dong, the witch is dead.
Oh, Christ. Well, Signer's short. He gets off on little people. I'm not as intrepid as Anna, though. Quitting dance and trying to break into choreography.
Huh? Yeah, at this late date, by myself.
What now?
They'll like have private eyes what they're doing. I'm like, most of us are gonna like recreate. I don't know why you don't just marry him and buy things.
I'm glad he's come up with something. I think he was beginning to panic.
He didn't visibly blanch when he said he gets $200,000 for a first draft, did I?
Well, he's good, you know? He's got a name. God, I'm completely out of touch with my body. I haven't exercised in 2 days.
When's your plane
Stiff as
tomorrow?
Oh, noon. And then I come back the day after, here for a week, then go to Seattle for no more than 6 days, and then that's it. No more teaching other companies Charlie's dance.
Concentrate on your own work.
Whatever that is. I've already signed up for a class just to get Charlie's damn movements out of my muscles. No lie, I could walk down the street. It's Charlie's walking down the street. It is me.
Should we have waited for you? After the funeral, Kelly had to work.
No. I should have come with you. God, just as I think I'm out of there, some relatives drive me back to the house. The place is mobbed, and I'm dragged through everybody eating and drinking and talking to this little back bedroom with all the aunts and cousins, the women, right? It all squashed into this room, and his mother's lying on the bed with a washcloth over her forehead, and I'm just trying to tell them I need to get a bus back to civilization.
This is all very moving, but I'm double part.
Exactly.
This is a wake.
I couldn't tell you what this was, Larry, I guess. In about 8 seconds, I know they have no idea Robbie's gay.
I could have told you that.
They've never even heard of Dom. And I've never seen him dance. All the men are beautiful. They all look exactly like Robbie, or except in that kind of blue-collar, working at the steel mill kind of way, and drink. God, could they not get back? So then it's midnight, and the last bus has left at 10, so I have to sleep in Robbie's little nephew's room in the attic. The little redhead, did you see him?
No, I didn't see him.
Oh, well, he's been collecting butterflies all day. And they're pinned to the walls, all around the room. A pin in each wing, right?
I'm not liking this little redheaded nephew.
Darling, wait. So I get to sleep around 2. I have them promise to get me up at 6:30 for the 7-something bus. And I wake up, it's not quite light. You can't see much in the room, but there's something in there.
Oh, God.
There's this soft, intermittent fluttering sound. I think, God, what the, Larry, the walls are pulsating.
Oh, God.
All of those butterflies are alive, beating their bodies against the walls all around me. And the kids put them in alcohol. They thought he'd killed them. They'd only passed out.
Come on.
And I screamed like a mad woman, got the bed sheet wrapped around me, ran down to the kitchen. I've never felt so naked in my entire life. Of course, I was naked with the bed sheet wrapped around me. But some glowering older brother had to go get my clothes, unpin the butterflies. God knows if they lived. And I got the whispering sister
God, what a family.
to drop me off at the station. She was glad to get rid of me. I was an hour and a half early and I didn't care. I drank about 20 cups of that vending machine coffee. Black, the cream and sugar buttons didn't work. And I'm so wired on caffeine. This bus station attendant is ogling me. If he'd have said anything, I'd have kneecapped him. And then there are these 2 bag ladies yelling at each other. Apparently they're rivals. I fit right in.
Oh, no, to wake up to those, I can just see them.
I shrieked like hysterically. And they were glad to get rid of me.
Well, I was going to ask if you wanted coffee.
No, I don't think that's going to do it.
Not one of your better nights.
Not one of my better nights. Not one of my better mornings.
Jesus. What are we going to do about Robbie's mail?
Save it, I guess. We've got to get his things down from the loft. Someone's coming over for them.
He only had about 2 pairs of jeans and 3 sweatshirts. A lot of shoes.
Clothes didn't mean much to him.
What did? Except work, and you and Dominic. In his room, there's his futon, a candle, and a paperback of ancient evenings.
I left this place, went down to Houston. I thought everything important to the future of dance was going to happen in this room. It's too early to go to bed.
But now you'd be wide awake by 2 a.m.
Actually, you want to know the callous truth? If I were still dancing, I'd probably be brilliant tonight. How was work? Did they buy the idea?
You have no notion of the stupidity involved in designing a Christmas card for a national company, especially if it's Chrysler. Just for starters, there are 170 religions in America, and only one of them believes in Santa Claus. Nothing religious that would offend the non-believers. Reindeer are out, Santa Claus again. No snow. That would offend California and Florida. No mistletoe, evergreen, holly, out of the question. Mistletoe, no bells, no pines. They said the only thing that everyone believes in is family and children. I said that's only going to offend the homosexuals.
Which didn't matter to them at all.
Oh no, I said it as a joke. They bought it.
So what?
Well, they're still batting it around, but they're leaning towards a car. Tantamount to saying the only thing everyone believes in is the automobile.
They're probably onto something
I
there.
have no quarrel with that. A little plastic Chrysler that you can or not hang on your Christmas tree or Hanukkah bush that says Seasons Singapore, made in Taiwan, appropriate. It's too complicated. Production will get fucked completely. It's going to be late. The cost is astronomical, but we won't have offended anyone. Except anyone with a modicum of taste. What are you going to do about food? Want to order in? Mexican? Pizza? Chinese? I haven't stopped thinking about it since it happened.
I'm just so annoyed with myself. Because all I can feel is anger. First I was angry at Robbie and Dom for doing something that stupid. And now I'm angry at his family. And they just had no goddamn right. I was his friend, damn it. I danced with him for 3 years. They didn't even know him.
If you didn't do anything, there's no reason to be angry with them.
Well, I am. And they did, and there is. I mean, it's half sentimental horseshit, but damn it, they wouldn't leave me alone. I didn't even get a damn minute to say goodbye. I'll never forgive those bastards for that.
Space, no? The city's got this space specially reserved for its own private use. 25 fucking minutes I'm driving around this shit street. Now I pull up the space, and I look back, this fucking baby shit green Trans Am's on my ass going beep beep. Now I get out. And this fucker says, oh, that's my space. I showed him the goddamn tire iron. Now I told the fucker, you want the space? You're gonna wake up tomorrow and find you something in your car. No, this ain't your space. You treasure your pop-up headlights, Hojo. No, am I right? Am I right? That shit? There's no talking shit like that.
Sorry, do I know you?
How's that?
You're obviously some relation of Robbie's. You could be his double.
Oh, double shit. With that fucking nose of his? Yeah, double. You know me. I'm not doing you. We met. I saved you from those ferocious butterflies.
You have such a large family, I didn't catch any names.
Jenny. I was listening to you pour all of that molasses over Mom and all the neighborhood cousins and bitches. Then go take a shot of insulin.
I remember now, you're the older brother.
Yeah, 12 years. So what, huh? What's older? Older than what?
Older than Robbie?
Yeah, I said, didn't I? 12 years? You heard me say that? So what? He lived this joy? I mean, no personal disparagement to the neighborhood in which you have your domicile, honey. This part of the city is dying of crotch rot. Only thing can save this part of town, they burn it down. I mean, they call that a street out there. You can lose a tail over some of those potholes. The people running your fucking city ain't got any respect for the property of the people living here. None. This is why people act the way they do this shit. This is why I'm not as, you know, whatever, as I usually am. I'm trying to parallel park the only space of 25-block radius. You don't crawl up my butthole in your shit green trans app and go beep beep, you know? Did you get the stuff?
The what?
The things. Things. The stuff. Robbie's shit.
Wait a minute, you came for Robbie's things?
Yeah, didn't I say?
It's been over a month. I called your mother. She
Okay,
gave me some
yeah,
numbers
so listen,
where I could reach
listen to me,
you.
listen to me. I don't want your mother in my family, all right? I don't like messages, you know? You get one, you think, okay, fuck. I messed up, you know? Something went wrong, yeah, something came up. Sure, no problem, I'll take care of it, my fault. And then you get maybe a couple of days, and, well, here's 2 or 3 days, and, oh, here's another fucking message. And it's like, I heard you the first time, all right? Don't leave messages for me. I don't need them. You know, I don't need the pool hall and the bar that I go, and the fucking auto repairman on my back saying some bitch called and giving me little pieces of paper.
Some bitch called? You were the one who was supposed to get...
Oh, that's the way he talks. What are we talking? The fucking bartender, what does he know? He's working some dark hole 6 nights, you know, listening to the dregs of the race vomit their lives all over the bar. 6 nights. He's got a low opinion of humanity, right? I don't like little pieces of paper. You know, you got 6 or 8 little pieces of paper stuffed all over you, ruins your clothes. Well, I don't read them. Well, there's nothing in them you don't already know. Oh, somebody wants me. Big fucking deal. Take a number. You know, I said I'd be here, and I came. I'm here now. You know, a man would like to believe that people are going to believe him in turn. Because there's a certain respectability of being associated as a man. There's something fucking wrong with these shoes. My feet are in boiling water. I've never had that before.
They do?
Yeah, first time I put them on, brand new. And don't worry about the stinking, I'm clean. Oh, Jesus. I shouldn't invent a machine of breaking shoes. I'm fucking killing the top of my foot. And this is genuine lizard, you know, $245, fucking pinching everywhere. You think a lizard's gotta be supple, right? You gotta be flexible, quick on their feet. Feel that? Steel fucking plate. Man, what a fucking area. I mean, really, what a place to live.
Actually, we like it.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be arty. Oh yeah, I know. Listen, it's quaint. Look at it. You should make fucking automobile parts here. It's a fucking factory. So who are you?
Where do you come from? What do you want? It's me, isn't it? You've always wanted me. You want to have your filthy way with me in the hot desert sun. Ravage me. You have never been ravaged before.
I'm fine. Larry, this is Jimmy, Robbie's brother. I can tell.
Your girlfriend is in very capable hands.
Larry's my other roommate.
Oh, you're the replacement. That didn't take long at all. In one door, out the other.
The 3 of us got the place together.
I didn't see you at the wake.
I wasn't invited. Yeah, I'm going to bed then.
Good night.
Good night. Shh. Sleep tight. Oh, what am I going to rip off the TV? Or hear another dancer?
No. Listen, Jimmy, Robbie's things are in the basement. No way could you get them tonight without waking the building. I've already called the Salvation Army. I wasn't able to reach you.
So what's the big rush? Are they on fire or something? Spontaneous combustion or something? What the fuck is that?
Heat?
Heat, motherfucker! Rooms and oven. You can make pizza here, they turn on some heat. Yeah, brilliant.
It's cold. It's the
Yeah, well, I've got like a toaster oven I carry around in my belly someplace. I don't use heat. I sleep, the window's open. Yeah, no covers. I fucking hate things over me. Ray, Ray, I'll tell you. Oh, here comes a dumb fuck Pale with a radiator up his ass. What time do they turn it off?
Midnight. It comes back on at 5.
Earth! Can't be no 5. Whatever the watch.
Actually, I've got to get back.
Actually, could you just hold on for a second? What the fuck did I do with my... Got it. The room. You could fucking pass out in here. How long do you live here?
About 3 years. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, he was very light. A lot of guys are dark. Not him. He was very light.
Yes, he was. Do you want some coffee?
Yeah, sure. What do you got to drink?
Coffee.
Sure. Sure, I'm not difficult.
You're pale.
VSO Pale. That's me.
Robbie mentioned you.
Oh yeah? He mentioned me. Well, I'm very fucking mentionable.
He didn't talk about his family much. You were the one he liked.
That's the bay, huh? The river? Jesus, what a thing to look at. Oh, look, darling. They got like these tugboats. Full of like these flat cars. Yeah, like 5 flat cars piled about a mile high with all this city garbage and shit. Who the fuck wants to look at that? You pay for a view like that. There's some people might find that fascinating. Some people you.
Are you high?
What's that?
High. I know you've been drinking, but I wondered if you were high too.
Yeah. Yeah, then maybe a couple of lines with Ray. Don't affect me.
No, it doesn't affect you.
Don't affect me. This is how I am. What you see, little girl. Straight or high. What is this, some kind of strip act? Little girls your age don't have roommates. You know that? This isn't just me. This is prevailing opinion here.
I have a problem with prevailing opinion.
Yeah, I could tell.
They're putting that building up. It's gonna block half our view.
No. I'm trying to see where I parked my car. Jerk off. You know, people aren't human. You ever notice that? I mean, this bar tonight. Ray? Well, you know. Ray.
No.
Ray.
No, I don't know him.
You may not know him. That didn't stop you from calling him in the first place. And asking him to write out your number on a little piece of paper and give it to me. It didn't stop you from...
Ray, fine. What about him?
So what, you dance here?
Robbie and I used it as a studio, yes.
Yeah? So I got no furniture here? The curtains? You might fall over them or something?
Actually, we tried to keep it as spare as possible.
Oh, honey, this ain't spare. This is an empty fucking warehouse.
It's not VSOP.
I could tell. I've got one area of expertise. That will be food and drink.
Very something old pale.
Special. Very special old pale. Well, most people don't even know what that means. This ain't bad though. Oh, this ain't rock gut.
Thanks.
Well, you think it's hot shit? It's okay. It's no better than Remy. Yeah. Well, I'd come in and I'd say, very special old pale up. And about the third time, Ray says, hey, pale, on me.
This was when?
When? Who knows? 10, 15 years. Long time. So, you dance too?
I did. I've taken off for a while.
Well, you couldn't stick it.
I decided it might be interesting to have a personal life.
Oh, so you got too good.
Robbie thought he saw a choreographer in me.
So what are those?
Choreographers?
Yeah.
They make the dance. We have bodies, base, distance relationships, sculptural mass. And if they're lucky, they might even discover they have something to say.
So you like it?
It's an interesting challenge. It's becoming kind of an obsession.
So you like it?
Possibly. Look, Jimmy, 7 o'clock, we can go down to the basement. You
Oh,
can come back.
no. 7's no good. 7:30. Come 7:30, I'm going out of here. No. I'm a worker. No. Part of this country is a great working force.
What do you do?
Me? What do I do?
It doesn't matter.
No. I do anything. No. On call, 24 hours, day and night. We never close. I deliver. Water. I'm a water deliverer for fires. Yeah, I'm a roving fireman. No, I'm a relief pitcher. Like Sparky Lyle.
For whom?
Oh, if anybody needs relieving. I'm a roving fireman. You know, it's a very healthy occupation. Putting out my own fires, putting out other people's fires, not everybody's fires. Sometimes, you just let it burn.
What happened to your hand?
No, this bar tonight. Ray, you know.
Oh, good old Ray, sure. I'm on the phone.
There was this character running off at the mouth. No, I told him I'm going to push his face in if you don't shut up. Well, this should be a fairly obvious statement, right? But this dipshit starts trying to explain to me what he's been saying ad nauseum all night long, as if there was some subtle gradation of thought that was making it all right that he was mouthing this horse shit. Now, so when I'm forced to bust this son of a bitch, he's down on the floor. He's bleeding from his split lip. He's testing a loose tooth, and that fucker is still talking. All right, some people might say that this is the problem of the guy. You know, he's got this motor going, he's not privy to where the shut-off valve is. But I've got to come to a different conclusion. You see, I've got to come to the conclusion that I'm weak. Because I try to communicate with these jerk-offs in what is essentially the mother tongue. They're not picking me up. They're not reading me. There's some great mystery here. No, all right. Sometimes they're on rap. I respect rap. No, you're not supposed to be listening. You can eat pistachios, read the newspaper, watch TV. I'm not talking that. I'm talking these fuckers think you were listening. You said the choreographer, he organizes sculptured space. What's that?
Sorry, what did you say? Sorry. I didn't.
Let's see, that I can't take. I can't stand that.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry? You're sorry. Fucking wonderful. You've got all these little social phrases and politenesses like, I'm sorry. And all they show me is just like giganticness of unconcern with your I'm sorry's, man. The fucking world is going down the fucking toilet and I'm sorry's. I'm sorry is this roll of toilet paper. They're growing whole forests for people to wipe their asses on with their I'm sorry's. Be a tree for one day. This tree over here is going to be newspaper. The boss is going to make some 40 million writing some poor slob can't get work somewhere. Yeah? Tree over here is going to be $10 bills. Buy things, get passed around, mean something. Hear stories. We got fucking sketch pads and I don't love you anymore notes pinned to some creep's pillow, something of import. Headlines, box scores, the next great book, a movie script. Jack Nicholson's gonna knock you all up. Say whatever he wishes to, at any rate. Out of some fucking desert. You're supposed to be his text. He's gonna lay out this line of coke on you. See over here? There's gonna be a 4-star restaurant. They're gonna call him Parchment, and they're gonna bake pompano in him. And you can't go nowhere. No, you're stuck in the ground. All you know is some fucking junkie is gonna wipe his ass with you and flush you down the toilet. Go float down past the East River, past the Statue of Liberty, all limp and covered with shit. They'll get tangled up in some Saudi Arabian oil tankers' fucking propellers. You got maybe 300 years before you float down to Brazil somewhere and get the chance to be maybe, a coffee bush. I'm sorry, it's not fuck, man. How long did you live here?
3 years. Did you know he was studying, Bill?
Bobby? No, he didn't do much better than me in school. I was popular, at least. I don't think he was so popular.
Dancing. Did you know he wanted to be a dancer?
What do I know? He was 7, I was out of that. Who knew him? I didn't know him.
Actually, I was thinking that.
Oh, beautiful. You're gonna be a cunt like everybody else? Oh, you didn't really know him, Vale. Deeply, you gotta say. You know him deeply, honey? You get deep with him? You two know each other deeply? Because neither of you strikes me as the type.
Fine.
What the fuck does that mean, fine?
It means I'm tired. It's 5:30 in the morning. You don't want to talk about him. I certainly don't. You're completely closed. You knew him, I didn't. You don't want to hear what I have to say. Fine. It means fine.
Well, I'm not capable of, having feelings here, emotions. But am I capable of having a conversation here?
There is no doubt in my mind you've completely mastered half the art of conversation. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I miss him. You remind me of him. Completely aside from any familial resemblance, just having his brother here reminds me. that whatever that wake was after the funeral, it was obvious to me none of your family knew anything about him. Had you seen him dance, Pale?
No.
That is impossible for me to understand.
He said he was a good dancer. He said he was good.
Yes.
See, that shows what the experts think. You saw him and say he was good. I didn't even see him and I know he was shit.
Hale, I can't stay up with you until the people in the building wake up. I've got class at 9 tomorrow. I've got to get my rest.
Yeah, you teach?
What? No. The class I'm taking, I teach too, but it's subclass. And then I come back here and work till 6. I've got a long day ahead of me.
Fucking drinking, man. Drinking and thinking. It's fucking worse than drinking and driving. No. Drinking and thinking. Jesus. He wasn't dark.
I worked really hard.
Just feed the fish, man. Feed the fucking fish.
I know.
Don't mess with me. Yeah? I don't like being messed with. My heart hurts. I think I'm dying. I think I'm having like a heart attack. I messed up my stomach. I think I ate something. I don't do this. This ain't me. I'm trying to imagine him here now.
His room was up in the loft.
Oh yeah? What'd you do? You guys like eat here? Have parties and that shit?
When we were all home, which wasn't often enough, we trade around. We're all pretty good cooks. Robbie was really the best.
Robbie cooked.
He was making his way through the cuisine of southern Italy. The cookbook somebody gave him for Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, Christmas parties. Presents and that shit. Oh, look out! Ribbons! Fucking hate that crap.
What do you like, Hale?
Me? I like lots of stuff. You want to hear bullshit? You want to know what turns me on?
Nothing. It's fine, I can imagine.
Oh, I don't like being imagined. I like the ocean. You know, that hurricane? I stayed out on the pier, hanging on to this fucking pipe railing. Wind blowing so hard you couldn't breathe. I couldn't open my hand the next day. Try to get excited about some roller coaster, some hoop loop after that. I like those gigantic citywide fires, you know, like Passaic, wherever. Fucking Jersey's burning down 3 times a week. Good riddance. You know, avalanches. You know, whole villages wiped out. Those things that can amaze you. But people don't want to hear that crap. They want to hear like you should get turned on by some shit. You know, like, oh, Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I like everyone to be nice. Oh yeah, chicks or something. You know, getting laid's okay. A real hot shower's good. Hot showers. Clean underwear. Because it smells like a Downy softener. So what? You all cook for each other here? Sitting here making a polite conversation about the state of the world and shit?
Dancers mainly talk about dance.
The fuck? get on the back of my pants all fucked up?
That's a nice suit.
Oh, yeah, I'm a dresser. No, I keep myself neat. These fucking pants. I mean, it's linen. It's half linen, half wool. Fucking useless. You know, I could have been a dancer. I could have. Our old man, when we was kids, music all over the place. Couldn't hear yourself think. Vivaldi, Puccini, we all knew all that crap. Shostakovich. I've composed whole symphonies. Amazed people. Totally original shit. Natural talent. Like in the shower. I don't sing Hall notes. No, I compose like these tone poems. Huge, big orchestrations. Use like 2 orchestras.
Do you read music?
I don't know what for. Nobody does that shit. Who needs that? No, I get going some symphony. These huge themes come to me. These world-shaking changes in tempo and these huge, big melodies. These incredible variations. Man. Get the whole fucking war of it. My heart's killing me. My throat's hurting. Burning. God, what a fucking man. Was my hand in the fucker's tooth? Half my adult life, I swear to God, has been spent looking for a place to bark. What are you wearing that thing?
I keep thinking I'll get a chance to go back to bed and get my rest.
Rest. Don't worry about rest. We'll all get our rest. What do you call that thing?
It's called a hobby coat.
Yeah, it's something you do, something to wear. You do your hobby. the Indians wear that, the Hopis.
I got it in Japan.
Oh, well, those Orientals are short. Might give them better cover.
I just grabbed something.
So the 3 of you lived here. You and the 2 faggots.
We were all very good friends.
Oh, yeah? Telling Mom and Ina and all the neighborhood bitches how you and Robbie did things. Horseback riding and the races and shit. Said everything except your little boy's a real hot fuck.
It was very humiliating. They didn't know. It wasn't my place to tell them.
They know, they just don't know.
Well, whatever. I didn't feel it was my place.
Bastard! Fucking taking your little Greek boyfriend up that fucking island. Talking about him in the newspaper and that TV thing. Oh, you dance real good. Oh yeah, well I get a lot of help from my friend Dominic. Sucking my dick for me, whatever the fuck they do.
Oh, don't you know? I thought you would know they have anal intercourse and take turns
no.
having oral.
People don't see that on TV, on Channel Q, wherever I can fucking that. People see that. People see that and say, oh, I saw your queer brother on TV with his little queer boyfriend. People the family works for. What, did he live here too? Dominic?
He spent about half his time here. We kept trying to get him to move in. There's plenty of room. Don was great. You'd have liked him.
I'm
It's
sure.
very different here without them.
I'm just trying to get a picture here.
Well, don't bother if you didn't give a damn for him. It's a little late to cry now.
Alright, so Robbie cooking. Dominic serving wine. You lighting candles. The fruit and there running around without his fucking clothes on. What the fuck do you know what I feel? Got my hand bleeding again. I'm fucking myself in little pieces here. And I've got to wear this look like a bum tomorrow. You go get your rest. You're worried about rest. I can't stand up. I sit down and I'm gonna cry. I'm done.
Listen, Jimmy, for God's sake, Jimmy,
I can't fuck myself.
if you're really worried, I can press them in the morning. studio, I think I see him 10 times a day. Someone walking like him, someone dressed like him. And then I remember he's gone, and it's all that loss all over again. I know.
It wasn't dark.
He worked harder than anyone I've ever known.
Where's
I drink.
I'm gonna have to have another. I'll get it.
No, you got the last one.
I'll send you a fucking case.
What? Okay. Cool it, okay?
Jimmy, you're calling me. I like that. Nobody calls me Jimmy. Fucking place, man. It's fucking haunted.
Yes, it is. So's the studio. So are the streets around the neighborhood. So's the whole island of Manhattan.
Yeah. So is all of Jersey. I think I'm gonna be sick here.
The brandy doesn't help.
No, that's good for it. You don't do nothing to your hair? You just like that?
It costs a fortune. Oh, God.
You're done in, huh?
No. I'm up. I'm an early riser anyway. Just not usually this early. No, I'm just blue. Remember that when people used to feel blue? I'm feeling blue.
Me too. You know, you got really great tits.
I know, thanks.
Well, this is very beautiful. This is very provocative, you know? A guy wants to look, and he wants to see, you know? Tits are very deceptive things. I'd rather be blue, thinking of you.
You're burning up.
Oh, 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 I'm on fire.
You're not sick.
It's just a toaster oven, it's always like
You
that.
don't have a fever?
Normal temperature is about 110. What a fucking night. My gut aches. My balls are hurting. They're gonna take stitches to my heart. I'm fucking grieving here, and you're busy giving me a hard on. No, don't go. Please don't go. Everybody is fucking flying south, man, and the girls are coming. I'm gonna cry all over there.
Jimmy, what?
Oh, come on, don't look.
Jimmy, stop it. Enough already. You're gonna hurt yourself or
Good,
something.
good. Don't look.
I was very angry after the funeral. I didn't feel like I had a chance to have a moment. But Larry and I went back to the cemetery a couple of days later, and we cried the whole day. But don't break your heart, you know? Jimmy,
We went back.
Larry and I,
You make me upset here.
you're making yourself upset. What's that?
No, the other way. You get me all riled up. We've got no place for it. We've got like a traffic jam right here. You okay?
I'm fine.
You're falling out of an airplane here. Your hair always smells like that?
Shampoo.
My shampoo doesn't make me smell like that. Let's start up the engine real slow here. Maybe go halfway up to town, stop for a bite to eat. You talk to me, alright? You're gonna find out there's times I'm a real good listener.
He might have told me I was gonna have to load his car by myself. I adore manual labor at 6:50 a.m. God, I thought he was gonna help.
He was on the phone.
Where the hell is he?
I'm taking a shower.
Oh, any great tone poems come out of there yet?
Not a peep.
He's probably gonna be another big bruiser with a bad back.
No, I don't think so.
One is not allowed to be smug just because one got laid. Easy, no.
Don't touch it! Stop.
Well, it just happened to fall out of one of the boxes and into my pocket. Yeah. Just leave that there. Hale, 17 Oak Street, Montclair, New Jersey. Phone number at home, phone number at work.
What would you say to an omelet?
Bonjour, omelet. Exhausted, of course. My eyes did not close. I was up all night with one hand on the phone and another with a finger poised to dial 911. Actually, that's not true. With all the music coming out of that room, I abused myself terribly. You always carry a spare shirt in the car?
Oh, yeah. Joe. Yeah, it's Pale. Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah, just make sure you hold it for me, alright? Okay, yeah, just don't fuck me, alright? What? No, I got no use for him. No, I can't use him. No, I'm leaving now. Yeah, bye. Jesus. More fucking trouble than my old lady.
Then you're old. What?
What, you think I'm weird? Sure, I got an old lady. 2 kids. Perfect family.
Won't she be curious about where you spent the night?
No, she trusts me. They're down in Coral Gables. She knows I'm cool. Never cheated on her once.
They're beautiful.
You get all my crap in the car?
All loaded.
Good.
You want coffee or an omelet?
No, I got no time for it. I don't use food in the morning. I don't drink coffee. Burns your guts out. You got my keys?
On the counter. That's a great looking car.
Yeah. It's also a pain in the ass. Alright, people, I'm out of here.
He's one of those people you know right away. He's not going to say, have a nice day. So, is he utterly fantastic in the sack?
quite interesting.
I'd rather be blue.
How much did you hear?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. No, I don't think it's a thing.
Very bad form. It was all very, oh, what the hell, bird with the broken wing syndrome.
You bring the poor little bird home, dog. You make a splint for its poor little wing. You feed the little bugger chicken soup if you must. You don't, however, fuck it. Hello, is Pale there? 11?
No,
And what
you're
is
not.
Lizzie's position there? Manager. And this is the Dasegnate Ristorante. Oh no messages. He hates them. Grazie. Manages a restaurant. I love it.
A relief pitcher of sangria.
I've been there. It's good. It's 2 stars or something. Celebrity City.
He said he works hard.
They do too. Tom managed a restaurant in the village for 2 years. Had to be down to Fulton Fish Market at 6 a.m. The rest of it was all gone.
Maybe that's who he was calling.
This is Pale. Hold my fish. I love it. I got him though.
If he takes the deposits to the bank at night.
I think you're very wise. One of those people would be impossible to get rid of any other way. There he is. Burton, calling to let you know how many laps you get about the reservoir.
7 o'clock on the nose.
Should I? Hi, beautiful. Well, I get up early sometimes. Part of my charming unpredictability. No, actually, I was up with Anna all night. Said she felt like she had a terrible weight on her stomach. Oh, no, I just hope she doesn't come down with anything. Oh, you know, I'm sure she'd love to, only nothing too physical. She looks exhausted.
Hi, Bert. No, I'm fine. Never better.
Ooh, rub it in. I'd rather be blue.
What's to see?
Thinking of
That'd be fun.
I'd rather be blue over you.
No.
Than be
No, I don't
happy.
think so. The other one. What?
Somebody.
Larry, you shut up.
Called Burton.
7-ish. Great.
Slut.
He wants to go out tonight.
And of course, out of abject guilt, you said, sure. You could have said, I'm sorry, I couldn't possibly, I was fucked blind last
What the
night.
hell?
No to have contact with your restaurateur is a road out of speech. We're just at the age where we pick that sort of thing up.
I'm going back to bed.
You'll miss class and you've got work to do.
I'll take a shower and think about it.
What would you say to a waffle?
Get lost, Waffle. Get thee behind me. That's exactly where it would go. I'd rather be blue, thinking of you. Rather be blue over you.
Oh, 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 I'm on fire.
I wanna go to the sun, pour my life like I'd never done. But it's just the devil in me, the devil that's calling as I come undone. The sky is getting dark at night, darker than the fear that's gonna pull us apart. My beating is the sound of blood, the sound of love is beating like a fevered heart.
That's as far as I've got.
Oh, I like it. It's so sad.
Sad? I thought they were having fun.
Well, sure, but underneath all that, they're so lonely.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to think about that or else I won't be able to do it. To hell with it anyway. Those people are smaller than life. I want something larger than life.
They're very real, and I think it's exciting. You have your space, only it's distance between people rather than distance between places.
No, give me kinky or quirky or sadistic. Where's the pain? Where's the joy? Where's the ebullience?
It's there. Everything doesn't have to be epic.
Yes, yes, not in treatment, but at least in feeling. God, reach for something. Reach for the sun. Go for it.
I don't think I've been sober on New Year's before in my life.
Not necessarily recommended.
You were doing all that coke.
Not the same thing.
I've missed you. How was your family?
Rich, self-satisfied. Alcoholically comatose. Boring. Before I get off the subject, you really did like it?
I really do like it. That other character is Larry. Isn't
Larry? No. Well, you know, some him, some no more than 90%. How's it been going here?
I'm working like a dog. I feel like after, like I'm finally burst from my chrysalis after 30 years of incubation. Or that's not the word.
Metamorphosis.
The day after you left, Fred asked me to do a piece with the company he's putting together.
All right.
It's kind of exciting, really. Guaranteed coverage. A little more, political than I'd like. 3 new women choreographers, and 12 minutes or so each. The first half of a new program he's putting together. Oh, God, he pays the rent, the advertising. Overall theme loosely is love, mother love, which God knows I know nothing about yet. And something else. He's asked me to do the pas de deux. 2 couples, not one.
Pas de quatre.
Yeah, he's got 4 great kids for me to work with. I try things out here. I work with them in Fred's studio. I think it's fair to say it's not going well. I just feel like, as an artist, I have absolutely no life experience to draw from. Either that or I'm too chicken to let anyone see what I really am.
What you need to do is a little research on this love stuff. Nice.
Well, if I'm going to pretend I know anything about it.
Might get a little X-rated.
How to cut for Fred, that's absolutely de rigueur.
What's your schedule like tomorrow?
Totally clean slate.
Me too.
Actually, I've planned ahead. You've been ambushed.
I even bought a new coat.
Have you ever seen anything this beautiful in your life? God, listen. Can you believe it?
What's the difference between a flute and a glass?
It's about $50.
Would it be unbearably provocative if I slipped into something less formal?
Invariably, without doubt. Do it.
Undo.
Whatever happened to zippers? There's something so beautiful as the sound of a long zipper down a woman's back.
I'll remember.
Also, I need to practice. It's been a while, you know.
You should give the piece another week. I want to see where it goes.
No, you were saying you're a chicken. I think that's what's happening. I don't want to know. God, I need to get out of the city or something. Do something, shake things up. Are you sure you don't want to move out of this lot to move into my place?
Never. You want to live with me? You move in here.
Maybe I should. Have kids or something.
At least then I could do the piece on mother love. That's just something I haven't thought about much. Or every time I did, I switched it from my mind. But now, I don't know. I think my body chemistry is changing or something. Or I just have time to think about things like that now. It's kind of like a panic or anxiety creeping up on me. The sound of the biological clock or something. Or it's just another way of avoiding work. Any excuse.
I know what you mean. Every time I start to work on the love story, I swiftly segue into droid busting on Barsoom. I've been working on kind of an extension of the Far Voyager story.
Do the other one.
The other one isn't fun, the space stuff's more fun. I'm talking about myself again. I don't believe it, it's unconscious. Wow. That's gorgeous. What the hell was that?
What time is it? Maybe it's Harrison across the hall, or maybe Larry coming home.
Oh God, let it be Harrison across the hall. I thought Larry wasn't due back until tomorrow.
I think tonight.
Oh fuck.
Later, at
Guys, I'm dying. Ask me where I was when we rang in the new year. My arms are dead, they're falling off.
Where were you when we rang in the new year?
Circling about 10,000 feet over Queens. And we had been for 45 minutes, and we continued to for another hour. I was praying we would crash and burn. There was not a happy person on the plane. Everyone was going to a party. Nobody made it. Midnight came and went. Nobody said a word. We all just glared at each other. Oh, God. The last hour of the flight, there wasn't a stewardess in sight. They were all up in the cabin with the pilots. We landed. One of them was visibly drunk.
I thought you liked to travel. You liked meeting people.
The man sitting next to me was, I strongly suspect, either Jerry Falwell himself or a member of the Supreme Court, total Nazi. Oh. After half an hour on theories of the sanctity of the home and the American family as the last bastion of Christian liberty, whatever the hell that means, I said, well, being a cocksucker, of course, I disagree with everything you've said. I was so angry, I didn't even get off on it. That's what going home does to me. I lose my protective sense of humor.
Happy New Year.
Fuck you both. What are you doing here? Why aren't you out partying?
It's 2:30. We're back.
From where?
We went to a party. I had fun, didn't you?
Yeah, it was fun. Up in Soho.
All the new young geniuses and starlets. I didn't know many of them. You can ask Burton.
Yeah, nice crowd. So, how was beautiful Detroit?
Burton, beautiful Detroit is an oxymoron. Detroit is the South's revenge. You do not want to start your new year with the story of the faggots' Christmas in Wales, believe me.
When did you start smoking?
How long have I been gone?
You've got a dozen invitations to parties. Just get out there. They'll go on all night.
Anna, have you ever been to a gay New Year's Eve party? The suicide rate is higher than all of Scandinavia combined. My arms are falling off, my head hurts, I'm exhausted. For the first time in my life, I have sympathy for Olga in Three Sisters.
Go out. Meet someone.
An Olympic gym team performing naked would not turn me on. The defensive front line of the Pittsburgh Steelers could rape me on the floor of the locker room, and I'd pick them up on charges. Trying to ditch me, forget it. Go to Burton's. I have 6 nephews who I've never met before, and who I hope not to meet again until they're 16, and 2 nieces. Both my sisters and my brother's wife have turned into baby machines. What is happening to women? 10 years ago, they were exciting entities. Now they're all turning into cows.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
I get more of an image of a brood sow. Flat in the mud, 10 piglets squealing around you all trying to nurse. You ever seen that? Just like lying out in the sun with her eyes rolled back in her head like some other world.
I really hope you don't think you're making it sound attractive. They all wrote down their kids' birthdays, so I'd be sure to send something. There's a doomsday factor in our genes. Throughout the history of the species, it's been the same story. The wrong people reproduce. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Uncle Larry.
Burton, you're a black belt in
Wow.
karate. You teach judo at
Keto.
I don't care. One more crack, and I'll rip your eyes out. God, when did you last see a grown man cry?
When was it? The day after you left, I ran into an old friend of yours.
I have no old friends. If I do, I won't after this trip, because I'm going to be unbearable for a month.
I think he was closer to Robbie than to you.
Oh, please. I loved him dearly, but all of Robbie's friends talked about dance with that fanatical poised look over their eyes, Lily. Closer how? You don't mean he was crying in his VSO cognac.
I think that's all he drinks.
This was where?
Midtown, mid-morning. One drink and I fled.
Ooh, drinking in the mid-morning. You have gone downhill without
I
me.
had coffee.
Who is this?
Just a pale page from my checkered past. I don't think he came here more than once, or I should say, I don't think he's been here. Please note, the last cigarette. Anna tell you she's working on a dance for Fred?
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, sure. Scares the hell out of me.
I love it. I come home, she's dancing up a storm.
Yeah, I was flying around here the other day and just flopped down and thought, this is great. And then I thought, I wonder if I could get arrested for this.
In some states.
I just think it's all getting a little too personal.
Good. Make it as personal as you can. Believe me, you can't imagine a feeling everyone hasn't already had. Make it personal, tell the truth, and then write burn this on it.
Burton, on the other hand, has taken a giant leap into the unknown.
Yeah, I've taken up skydiving.
He's working on something real.
No, that's nothing. It goes nowhere.
It takes place here in the city. It's a kind of love story, and with real people, so of course he doesn't trust
I
it.
don't even know why I wrote it down. I was bored.
I think it's very hot.
So am I going to see it?
Yeah, it's only 20 pages.
No,
Let me
it's
read
nothing.
it.
Come on.
This is what, the northern thing?
The northern? Oh, no. See, I tried to work on that, but then it turned into this city thing.
We were about to toast the new year.
Oh my God, where did those come from? They're gorgeous!
Baccarat, I saw them in the window.
How many?
Only 4. It did in my life savings.
I'm in love. I'm gonna sleep with them. Thanks, Bert. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh God, that makes you understand why they call it champagne.
Oh, there's a bell going on right now.
What the hell is there a bell at this hour?
I didn't think there was any such thing as a real bell. I thought they were all recordings blasted over loudspeakers.
The first year I was in New York, I had a job as a messenger. I headed over to this poet's loft.
A messenger?
Must have been 18.
God knows you didn't need the money.
Yeah, I know, but I decided I should experience work. I forget why. Anyway, so this poet was over on 4th Avenue across from the church there. And we got to talking. He asked me what I did. I said I was a writer. Turned out he was a poet, and I read some of his work. He was impressed. I was impressed. We had a drink and a joint and sat around. This was not a job I kept for very long.
See that? Actually, I imagine he was trying to think of a way to get in your pants.
Oh, for God's sake. Why is it always that? Why does it always have to be that with you?
Burton, you're talking about a poet. Why does it always have to be that? Ask your priest. I didn't invent people. It's just always that. Anyway.
So anyway, the church bell started ringing. We were sitting in this open window in a big window seat across the street from the bell tower. And he said, Poe. Edgar Allan Poe used to live there. And those bells were the bells, 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 bells.
Oh God, the tintinnabulation. Where?
About 4th Avenue, East 10th. He got the apartment because of them.
Of course he did.
Actually, Larry, this will give you a thrill. He was gay, and I knew it. But it never crossed my mind that he was anything but sincere. I don't think he was trying to make me.
It's possible, Burton. In a different world, but who knows what world poets live in, so...
You want to know something? One time, you should know this, when I was 20. 2 years later, I'd been here 2 years and a half. I was up around Columbia. I decided to walk down to the village, and I had to piss so bad. I was up around 14th Street and 8th or 9th Avenue, middle of, say, 1 a.m. And I mean, it's cold, and it started to snow, so everything was white. I pissed up alongside a doorway. I was feeling very high. On the night, nothing chemical. And this guy sidles up to me from nowhere. There wasn't a single other person on the street. And he says, "You live around here?" or some dumb thing.
Have you got a match? Yeah.
And I think, this is something I should know about. I'm a writer. I'm supposed to know about these things.
Always a dangerous supposition.
I just shook it off and turned around and leaned against the wall and watched the snow fall while he went down on me. I came, he put it away, and said, "Thank you." I said, "Have a good life," and we walked to the village. And I never thought about it again. So I'm not completely unversed in your world.
That is gorgeous! The snow falling? It's not Wuthering Heights?
It was very nice, and I never thought about it again. It didn't mean anything, but I was never sorry it happened, or any of that crap.
Oh, Lord. The innocence and freedom of yesterday.
I was just thinking that.
Actually, I don't like those ships that pass in the night scenes. That doesn't mean that the image of you getting blown in the snow won't haunt me till I die. I think I'll probably actually be a happier... Did you have your shirt up?
I held on a jacket, a scarf, a hat, gloves, galoshes.
You don't care if in my mind I sort of push your shirt up to about your navel and let your pants fall to about your thigh.
Be my guest, Larry. We're getting ready to go to bed here. I was just trying to burn a little bit.
What the hell is that?
Oh, that's gotta be Harrison.
Happy New Year, Harrison, you old queen.
He's not.
He just doesn't know it. He's gonna wake up on his 40th birthday in a dress.
Did he not?
No way, shy as a nun. Has anyone actually ever seen a shy nun? Shh! Spare me to death. Are you hurt? Oh,
What the hell's happening?
It's pale. Not in the best shape.
Absolutely not. No way, Jimmy! I'm sorry! What the hell does he think he's doing?
Who the hell is he?
Oh, God. He's the manager.
Manager. At a restaurant.
The Il Santolino or something.
Dassignate.
Over in Short Hills?
Montclair.
New Jersey.
If after 5 attempts you think you get any points for New Jersey.
What the fuck's he doing here? Do you live in the building?
He's Robbie's brother.
Shit.
Yeah, he's pretty crushed.
Well, he can be crushed somewhere else. Really, he can't just bulldoze his way in here every time he hangs one on. Is he being sick?
I would say affirmative, except I try not to talk like that.
It's a little late king for a neighborly visit, you know?
Jimmy, are you... Yes, he's being sick. Okay. Doll, are you okay?
What the fuck do you know, Fruit?
I beg your pardon?
What the fuck do you fucking know, Fruit?
What do I know?
What the fuck do you know?
Jimmy, that's one of those questions one never knows whether to answer with hubris or humility.
Get the fuck out.
In layout design, I could whip his ass. Yeah, it's time we relax and finish the champagne, don't you?
You want him out of here?
For God's sake, Jimmy! Jimmy! Are you? Well, obviously it's not all right. Jimmy, what's up? Oh, come on!
Hey, Bella!
Ow.
Who the fuck are you?
Where the fuck did you come from? What the fuck do you want?
This is
It's me, it's
Robbie's
You always
Jimmy.
wanted to fuck
Jimmy,
me.
this is my friend.
You fucking
Like
play
an
with me
idiot.
in my house.
Larry, shut up!
Ravage me! Like I've never been ravaged before!
We're not entertaining tonight, so I don't think you can stay.
You another dancer?
Bert's a writer.
It's the same thing.
You need something, or is this just a friendly visit? Jimmy?
Jimmy! Shh! Nobody calls me Jimmy. They call me Pale.
What?
Pale.
He's in bucket?
As in bucket of brandy. Pale, it's 3 a.m. I know you don't get off work till late, but we're about to call it a year here, you know?
You need help getting down to the street or something?
Oh, you are in great shape. You look like a bum.
What do you mean he is a bum?
It's not a bum.
Who the hell is he?
God, for God's sake, Bert and I told you he's the mayor.
God, manager of the Dastinate Ristorante in Montclair, New Jersey. Jesus, Anna.
He has a very demanding job.
Don't we all? You need help, buddy? Because you're not staying.
What the fuck do you know, huh?
Very little, I'm sure. About anything.
About Robbie, huh? Fucking zip!
Pale, it's been 2 months. More. I'm sorry, but you can't grieve forever. Not even you. I can't. He gets drunk and thinks about him. Guilt in that number.
He's gonna pass out. Unless you attempt to put him up here, I'm gonna help him out into the street. I seem to remember we were having a party.
You're not alright, are you? You're a little bit funny.
We'll see if you laugh.
Tell your friend goodnight. Well, let's go.
You're the one who's leaving, buddy. What the hell do you think he's doing?
I should have mentioned Bert teaches Aikido at the Y.
Here, it's the first time I've ever used it.
Please note, I'm smoking again. Also, I wouldn't do that if I believed he carries a gun.
Oh, what? And you let him in here?
He fell in.
I asked. We were right.
There weren't no fucking accident!
What's that?
Robbie and Dominic on the fucking bed! Instead of one of the fucking accident.
Jimmy, not again. I think we've done that number.
What are you wearing that thing?
What's that about the accident, Pam?
You ain't cold in that thing?
No. It's nothing, believe me.
Then I'm sorry, fella. We can't serve you here. After hours, buddy.
Who's Bruce Lee? You're cute. You think I can't break a candy ass like him?
When I saw him the other day, he was saying the mob did it. They had some interest in a restaurant.
When was this?
There were definitely no mobster types when I went to the
What
restaurant.
assholes! I thought you people were supposed to be with it. You know what's coming down. You know how it's swinging. You show me a restaurant that ain't connected, I'll show you an establishment that don't serve food and drink. Can't stay here with you people. I have a reputation to uphold. You people are too stupid for me to stay with.
You know something.
Or think you do. You should contact a police officer.
Nobody knows that shit! Nobody knows that shit!
Alright, fella, I was being nice. I'm gonna tear you apart. I didn't enjoy this.
Burton, stop it! Both of you, come on!
Come on!
For Christ's sake, this is my apartment! What the fuck do you think you're doing now?
No way, buddy. Nobody blindsides me. No way.
Okay, leave then!
I'm not leaving you here.
Go on! No, Burton, goddammit, I said leave!
No way am I leaving you alone with this fucker. Go on, buddy. Out.
No, yes, you are! And now,
We're having a party. The son of a bitch comes over. No way.
leave! Go on! Just go, I can't have it!
Anna, what
Not
kind of
the way I live!
what kind of a man is gonna leave you alone here with him, huh? What's he gonna do?
Nothing!
You don't know him.
I know him. He's fine. I can't kick him out, so I'm asking you to leave.
I'll kick him out, no problem.
Go, damn it! You're the one I don't know right now.
Are you fucking him too?
What'd you say?
Would you please not do this crap?
Good night.
What do you say?
It's utterly beside the point. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
We're gonna have to rethink everything here. I mean, our whole relationship. This isn't it. This is nothing I want any part of.
Good night.
Good night, Bruce.
No more than I've been hurt every week since I was 8. Hale, you're going to have to... Stop it! I am not your whore for you to have every time you get drunk! God, both of you with that macho bullshit! Okay, now you get it together and get it out of here! Up! Go on!
Hale, it's not as butch as Burton, but if you don't leave, I'm gonna hit you over the head with a skillet. I'm not joking.
I should have just had you and Bert carrying out in the street. I didn't want them breaking each other's faces up. Gunfight at the OK
No, I ain't got it.
Wait, God, don't have what?
The gun. I lost the fucker.
When?
Last week. I ain't got it.
Where? That's a stupid. Hale, don't stretch out. Wait. Hey. Oh, God.
You don't mean it.
Sleeping like a baby.
He could have broken Burton's back or something. Is it too cold to drag him outside?
With all the antifreeze he's gotten him, he should be good for a month. If he'd had the grace to pass out a minute sooner, Burton would still be here. I had almost decided if he proposed again, I would accept him.
That's why you dressed like Lucia de Lammermoor.
Happy New Year.
Real auspicious beginning. What was that? About the accident?
Well, when I saw him the other day, he was saying he and his dad and their cronies got to drinking, and someone says, I saw your fruit brother and his boyfriend on the TV, and the usual fag baiting braggadocio. And you know, somebody oughta off the fucker, an embarrassment to the family, that crap. So then Robbie's dead a couple nights later, and he had no way of knowing.
Give me a break.
That's what I said. Massive guilt trip.
Good. Serves you right, Pale. I have to carry those fucking bags to my room. Tomorrow. Never put off till tomorrow what might kill you today. Besides, my toothbrush is in there. God, how it's missed its own glass. You going to bed?
Yes. Hale.
Get a blanket down in Robbie's room, I guess.
Oh, he doesn't like to be covered.
That's right. You'll be sorry. Oh. My own bed. My own sheets. My own pillow.
Should I set an alarm for him so he doesn't miss work again?
They're probably off tomorrow.
Then to hell with it. Good night, love.
Night, doll. At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet. There's a freight train running in the middle of my head. And you cool my desire. Oh, oh, oh. It does nothing for you. I couldn't wait to sleep the clock around in my own bed. Woke up at 8.
What time is it?
Almost 9. You off today?
Yeah,
Sleep in for once, for God's sake.
I can't do it.
I made coffee. You don't use it. You want tea?
Yeah, sure. What do you got?
We got English breakfast, Irish breakfast, something that tastes exactly like I imagine burned rubber tires would taste.
Lapsang Souchong.
If you want it, you could be doing us a favor.
You got no plain orange pico tea?
Jasmine, sleepy time, chamomile, red zinger, and yes, plain red rose, orange pico tea. You know, I think this water's still hot. Yeah. I thought your familiarity with the finer...
Stop! Stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? You're gonna make a pot of tea, you're gonna make 1 cup? It's not even economical.
We do have a teapot, but I've never seen it used for anything except to put flowers in, so...
Get out. Go. You're useless. Worthless. I thought you clowns were supposed to be worthwhile in the kitchen.
Well, I never really claimed any expertise in there. You cook?
I better cook. If the cook ain't in, I'm in. What, 6 or 8 times the cook don't show? I gotta do it. I'm okay.
There? I mean, professionally? It's very good. I've been to your place twice, actually.
Yeah. I told the cook people couldn't tell the difference. He didn't like that. Next time it snowed, he slept in the kitchen. Gourmet magazine. They print like these recipes from these famous restaurants. So I take it in twice now. And I say to him, how come in one there ain't no paprika? And in the other you left out the nutmeg and the cloves. Oh, and the butter? That's not clarified. And he says to me, well, the people will make it at home, and then they'll come here, and they'll just say, son of a bitch, the man's just a better cook than I am.
Well, whatever you're doing, I'm impressed.
20 years in the restaurant business, I can't make a pot of tea? Oh, I'm in trouble.
It's very unlikely that anyone did your family the favor of arranging Robbie's accident.
I don't want to talk about it, all right?
This would be the situation where the little boy says, I hate Daddy and I want him to die. 2 days later, Daddy goes off to the hospital and doesn't come home again. And the little boy thinks it's his fault.
Yeah, that might have been the night the angels decided to listen to the little boy.
I don't think so.
Well, that's the way Catholics think. We're fucked.
Just all seems very unlikely.
One side of my brain knows that. The other side drinks. Well,
Anna said she might be wrong, but she doesn't remember your wife at Robbie's funeral.
she wasn't there.
So she's still in Coral Gables?
You remember everything everybody says?
It's a gift.
Yeah, she couldn't take the heat, so she took the kids. Who the fuck cares? Huh? I'm home 3 hours a night. Work 17 hours some days, 165 hours a week. I'm off at midnight, I gotta unwind. 1 and 2, up at 5. Well, who can live with that?
How can you?
I'm used to it.
Burn yourself out, too. Your wife should have taken a job as a waitress at the restaurant.
You've got a real sense of humor there, you know that? Her work? Not while I'm making $900 a week. 6 of it off the books, more like 1,900.
Jesus.
Don't worry, I bust my butt.
So you're divorced.
Okay, what is it with all the questions this hour of the morning, huh? I might want to enjoy the day here. You know, take inventory or something. Her divorced me. We split, you should see how religious she got. I mean, with the saints, the medals, the candles. I've never even seen such crap. No, I could have dragged her ass back. Who needs it, huh? Sick of looking at it. Married a week out of school, what I'm 18. It was good for about 6 days.
Milk?
Yeah, it ties up all the tannic acid. Don't burn your guts out.
There's lemon in the fridge.
Lemon will kill you.
Citric acid is vitamin C. It'll cure anything.
Acid is acid. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hello. Neither Alan nor I can touch the phone just now. Anna? It's Bert.
Did he hang up? Did he hang up?
She picked it up in the bedroom.
You got something to talk about, Bruce? You come on over, we'll talk. He hung up.
You are hazardous to people's health.
God damn it, Bill! What the hell do you think you're doing? That phone? Oh, real cute. Thanks. That looks strong.
You want to go?
No, I guess.
You want some eggs?
It cooks.
No, I don't want to admit I'm still awake. Pale?
I'm gonna go take a shower.
In a minute, okay? Hale, would you do me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
I don't want you to think we've started something.
How come?
I just don't. We're apples and oranges.
Yeah? Who's the apple and who's the orange?
Hale.
Yeah, you ever had that apple tart? You know, glazed with the marmalade?
No, I haven't. I have to work. You have work to do.
You got the job?
What? Yes. I'm making a dance for a very important concert, and it's got me a little hysterical, and it's occupying all of my time completely.
This just isn't for me.
I'm sorry if I led you on in any way. And I'm not up for one of your scenes. But I'd like not to see you anymore.
How come?
I don't know. I think you're dangerous.
Bullshit. You walk down the street, a brick's falling on your head.
Not in my apartment.
So you're gonna never leave your room? What?
I might.
How come you don't feel good?
I'm tired. My
Okay, who
stomach's
wouldn't be
upset.
tired after what we...
Hale!
Look, I'm tired too! Look, I'm fucking hung out to dry here! You want some milk for that? It's no good for a bad stomach.
No. Hale, please.
You know, you're a real different person in the sack than you are standing up.
I know.
Which one's the lie? Are you faking it?
I'm not lying now. And no, it's impossible for me to fake it in bed.
Are you kidding me? Easiest thing in the world. Done it all my life. Half the time I fake it. Too tired of having any interest. My old lady would run in and douche herself. Then she'd cuddle up feeling all fucked. Didn't know whether to hate the bitch for believing me or for flushing me out. And both of them lies. You know, a lie happens like
every 10 seconds. You know that? Half the people you see on the street don't even think they're doing. Hug up some bitch, don't mean nothing to her. Bitch looking up into his eyes, have more fun pushing him through a sausage grinder. My brother Sammy, older than me, kissed his bride, said he wanted to bite the lips off of her. People ain't easy.
I know.
Last night in the sack, you said you ain't been with anybody since a month ago when you was with me. I ain't either. I figure one more time we got ourselves a hat trick. You know? I got a vacation coming up. I figure we'd go someplace.
I'm working.
Hawaii, Brazil, sea places.
Really, Pale. Really.
I'm gonna go straighten up my room.
No. No, you stay here like she wanted. I'll split. I don't hurt people.
No cracks, okay?
Okay,
No jokes.
even if it kills me.
May I go to your room and lock the door? I don't want to see him.
Of course you may.
No, I don't like this. You're getting me mad here. I lived with that bitch for 16 years. All we ever do is yell at each other. Never felt nothing for her once.
What do you like with someone you feel something for?
I ain't never felt nothing for nobody. How would I know? Huh? What do you want from me here? A contract? I'll write it up. I ever hit you? Take my car or something. What's causing the scrap?
I don't even know how this nonsense started. It never should have.
It did.
It didn't. Well, it did. It shouldn't have. I'm tired and I'm sick. I have work to do.
Everybody is off today.
Then I'll sleep. You don't sleep, I sleep.
So we'll sleep.
No, definitely not. I'm tired.
So what? I'm tired too. Look at me. My pants look like a pig's wearing them. I've got a headache. I'm putting on weight. I'm losing my hair, and you're talking this? I'm not dangerous. You don't think I'm dangerous. You think you're scared of me is what you think.
Fine.
Why? You're scared you might get interested. You have to start feeling something.
I feel pale. All the time. I'm a crackerjack feeler, thank you. I'll go to your room now.
Sure, he breaks the door down though, someone else pays for it.
I don't break in doors.
I did once. Nearly killed myself. Cost $300 to replace.
And hey,
Pale, don't do this.
to what? What am I doing here? You're the one that's doing.
I'll try to say this so you can understand where I'm coming. But my point of view, I almost said where I'm coming from. But I have a friend, Pale, that I'm seeing.
Oh yeah? Who's that, Bruce?
Burton. And we see
You like him
things,
so much, why don't you go out there making him
and we see things very similarly. And we share a great deal, and I like being with him. I at least would like to give it the time to see if we're as compatible as we seem to be.
No, I can tell you.
And I'm at a time in my life where I don't feel like fucking around, sleeping around.
So don't.
Pale, I have never had a personal life. I wasn't scared of it. I just had no place for it. It wasn't important. But all that's different now. And I'm very vulnerable. I'm not going to fall prey to something I don't want. I'm too easy. Go somewhere else.
I come to you.
No. I said no. I don't want this. I'm not strong enough to kick you out physically. Why are you being so damn truculent? I said I don't like you. I don't want to know you. I don't want to see you again. There is no reason for you to come here. I have nothing for you. I don't like you, and I'm frightened of you.
What does that mean? Truculent?
Fierce. Or actually, I think like a truck.
Like a truck. Great.
Well, I didn't think you'd get rid of him by telling him to go. Say, I'm desperately in love with you. Never leave my side. I want to have your baby. Don't leave.
Would you go see? He actually is leaving.
He actually is leaving.
I'm not kidding. Go look. Jesus, I reek of Jimmy.
Little brandy, perspiration, and cologne. Not that bad. As he said, he's clean.
Oh, the whole bedroom reeks of Jimmy. I'm gonna take a shower, make the bed with clean sheets, sleep the whole day. Thanks for staying for that.
Think nothing of it. It was a completely new experience for me. And that is something I've never enjoyed. I'm not really that improvisational. I prefer having a rough copy to work from, something to go by. Nothing.
I'm sick of the age I'm living in. I'm tired of feeling scared and ripped off.
Rather be pillaged and raped.
I'm being pillaged and raped. I'm being pillaged and I'm being raped. And I don't like it.
What is it, Donald, huh?
Oh, I feel miserable. Did he actually leave?
Yes.
Is he still out there? Did you see him drive off?
I saw him drive off. If you didn't want him to go, you sure fooled me. It's okay, doll.
No, it's not okay, doll. It fucking sucks.
Okay, it fucking sucks. Man, it fucking sucks. God, it fucking sucks. Man, it fucking sucks. It really, really fucking sucks.
Come on.
What?
I can't take it. I've got to work with more kids. I think I need 6 instead of 4. 3 couples. At least if I can't have a life, I can work.
Where are you going?
To Fred's studio. No one will be there. I can get something done.
Work here.
No offense. I want to be by myself.
Eat something first.
No, I'm not hungry. I will get something on the way. Happy New Year. Get some rest.
Don't just whip out of here. Take a shower first. Just a second, Burton. Sorry, I had but nothing on. Foul day, huh? You, want to get the door? Bert, you want to get the door? Okay.
Is Anna here?
No. She's been busting her butt, on the piece.
I want to see it.
Starts tonight, so she's probably over there. It's only on for 4 nights, which is a long run for that sort of thing, if you won't believe it. Good. I saw a tech run through last night. It's miles and away the best piece on the program.
She hasn't answered any of my messages I wrote. I've been calling for a month.
I don't think we've been getting any of our messages. Maybe our machine is broken.
No. That's okay. You don't have to do that.
Good. You've been working?
Yeah. Most of it. The city thing. I wanted Anna to read it.
Great. She'd love to. So would I.
No, I don't think I'm ready for. Well, okay. You're in it, sure. Don't pass it around.
I'm in it.
Nobody's safe around a writer. I thought you knew that.
What if I do? Never mind, I'll find out.
So you've been seeing him?
Him?
Yeah.
You want a drink?
What you got?
Anything. Well, vodka and wild turkey.
Wild turkey meat.
Sure, why not? Has she been seeing him? Well, I'm wondering what my procedure is here. No, we've not talked about anything. She's not been out 1 night this month. It kind of doesn't matter. I mean, except work. She comes home. I say, "Hi, how was it?" She says, "It's going really well, but it's very difficult." And I say, "You want to get something to eat?" And she says, "No, I stopped at some Chinese place on my way home." And then she makes a drink and picks up a book and goes to her room. And I go out to eat. And I come home. She's already in her room with the light on and the door closed, reading, I presume, but she's working, and I can testify that the work she's doing is phenomenal. It's great.
So she's not seeing me.
Burton, come on. At least say good she's working or terrific, the work is good. Nothing else is important. She's already got a commission from it, and nobody's seen it except a couple of bigwigs.
What the hell is this?
What?
I asked for wild turkey. This is vodka rocks.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's just my arm.
So how's she been seeing him?
But I answered that.
What did you say?
What I say, you tell me.
You said. I was listening. I was just listening too closely. You said, "I wonder what my procedure is here. We haven't talked at all. She's not been out 1 night this month, but it kind of doesn't matter. She comes home. I say hi.
That's phenomenal.
What? She's not been out 1 night this month?
I said it kind of doesn't matter.
What does that mean?
It doesn't matter, Burton. The dance she's done is Pale and Anna. No, she hasn't seen it. No, he hasn't been over it, but it doesn't matter.
That's what it's called? Pale and Anna? Pale and me? What music are they using?
Oh, you've seen Fred stuff. When have you ever heard of music? It's a sort of synthesized city noise with foghorns and gulls. It takes place here, in this loft. Only more so. It's kind of epic. Well, for 12 minutes.
How do you know it's supposed to be about him?
Well, for one thing, I've never seen a man on stage in a dance. Well, it's a man and a... It's very startling. It just has to do with the center of gravity, I guess, or... But something... It's a regular man. Dancing, you know, like a man dances in a bar with his girl. Or... You've just never seen anything like it. I can't explain it. You might as well ask him to describe it as a music.
I know what you mean. I have this problem I'm trying to cope with here. I was a rich kid, you know.
No.
And I've always had my own. I've never lost anything before. Or I've never lost before. See, what gets me is you're feeling angry, you know? You can just tear that shit apart.
You know?
I could. But you know, it doesn't mean anything. See, what's bothering me is I keep feeling fuck her, you know? And then I know that's not really what I'm feeling, it's just some sort of protective mechanism sort of thing that I've always used so I wouldn't lose. Because I've never lost. And then I don't really feel fuck her at all, you know? It's just my immune system defending me.
It's a handy thing to have.
Could be.
Beg your pardon? Another drink? Sure. You know, it's perfectly natural that you'd be pissed.
Well, I think you're supposed to say, hell, the race isn't over yet, kid. Hang in there and fight.
I'm sorry, Burton. Win one for the Gipper sticks in my craw.
That's alright. So, I guess she really is in love with someone. We should celebrate. How's he feel about her?
His entire mechanism is beyond my pay, old doll. As I've said, we've not seen him. It's not been over. I would say he probably feels the same, but she kicked him out.
She what? She kicked him out? Boy, she a piece of work, isn't she? And then she goes off and makes a dance about it. Great.
She's had a very protected life, Burton. She's not even had to carry her own passport or plane tickets. She's not had to make her own way very much.
Yeah, I know. So what is she planning to do for the rest of her life? Live here with you?
I think I'll duck that one, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry, I didn't intend for that to sound like
Oh, no, it's very vivid. Like that. By extension, what the fuck am I doing?
Listen, it's none of my business. Tell her. You know what we said. If you want to.
Oh. Yeah. No, yes. Yes, I will. I definitely will.
This wasn't how I was hoping.
Tell me about it.
Well, I got work. Read that. Let me know what you think. Give it to her. Tell her I'd like to hear what you thought about it. Whatever.
Starting to snow, Burton. It's getting dark. Surely we could find a welcoming doorway somewhere on the block.
Are you gonna make me sorry I told you that story?
No. Just thought I should mention it.
Just haven't felt that open to the world since those days. Have a good life.
I'm here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I'm stone cold sober.
I'm half drunk. How the hell did you get in here?
Your friend gave me the key.
Larry? Why?
He come by the bar, left me a note and the key and shit. You know, the ticket.
What ticket?
I saw you dance tonight. I looked for you. I didn't see you.
I was hiding in the light booth.
You should have had Robbie for it. The guy didn't look right. I mean, he danced okay, moves good, but he didn't look right.
I did it for Robbie, actually. In my mind, Robbie did it.
I could tell. It wasn't what I thought it would be. The other stuff, the first two things was shit. That's why I never came to know modern dance, because I knew that's what it was going to be. I almost had to leave. I didn't stay for the piece after yours.
You would have hated it.
Your thing was good.
Thank you.
It was real good. Everybody stood up and yelled.
8 or 10 people stood up.
How did it feel when they did that?
I was very surprised. I thought everybody would hate it. It was a relief.
Made me feel good too. It was you and me out there. Okay, wait, never danced. They'll probably sue you for that.
Probably.
You know, it's kind of embarrassing to see someone being you there.
Yes, it is.
He moves okay. He was okay. He dances good. She was good. As pretty as you.
What are you doing going to a dance in the middle? Did you get off work?
Yeah, he quit. Been busting my nuts 20 years, that guy. Been managing 3 years, not one day off. I'm tending bar at Danny's now. You know, Ray. It's like a vacation. Work 8 hours, like not working. We didn't go to the party. I thought there was a party for you.
I went. It was too noisy. Larry said he'd be here. I came home.
You've been set up. Me too. You said you'd be here.
I don't want this.
I know. I don't want it to.
What did he say? Bastard in the note.
I read it 10 times already. I wasn't gonna come. I was known by heart.
crying? Someone's always crying in your house.
I know, I'm sorry. I can't read it.
It says, "Hail, doll. Here's a ticket for the program tonight and my keys. We're going to a cast party and won't be home until 3. I don't know how you've been, but I was in pretty bad shape here. This isn't opera. This is life. Why should love always be tragic? Burn this. I'm not in good shape here either. I'm 36 years old. I got a wife. I got 2 kids. I never felt nothing like this.
I haven't either.
I don't know what to do with myself here. Fucking didn't like me. So I got lost, you know? Because I didn't want you doing something you didn't like.
I know. I had a pretty difficult time not calling him.
I didn't know. I'm real scared here.
I don't want this. Lord, I didn't want this.
I don't want it either. I didn't expect nothing like this.